I think that's the kind of result that you guys are interested in. So I'm going to show it to you. So you are bringing in this bird so that they can lay as much as possible on your farm. So this is the date they were brought in over here. Hi guys, so it's been a while and welcome back to my channel. So these are pullets that we have. They have not started laying. They are just about 12 weeks and maybe 2 days. They were brought in on 29th of August with some broilers, but the broilers were slaughtered after 5 weeks. So they are about 12 weeks old. They are raised organically, that is naturally, only using herbs and spices. I think this is the main concoction that I made for them. So I just add it to their water. Today they are having plain water. So I'll just add this to their water, and for the most part, this is what they have been taking, and they are fine. No vaccines, nothing. More details about that in my organic poultry course, but this video is not actually focused on that. Okay, so I understand that some of you don't even know what to expect in terms of looks and size as regards to their age, the age of birds. You don't know what a 12 weeks layer or pullet should look like. You don't know what a 7, 9, 14, 16 weeks pullet should look like. Okay, so we are just going to sample some of them and take their weights so you know the weight of the birds that we have here. They are looking massive actually. It's not like they are packing lots of fats. We've had no mortality at all apart from the 2 that died when they were brought in. We've had no mortality, zero mortality. They seem to be, because if you are familiar with layers, you see some of them have big body build, some of them they have small body frame, but these ones look big. They don't have fat, but they look big. Okay. All right. So this is what they typically look like. If you look at this chest region, you see no fat, even the vent, but that's a lot of plumage. That is, the feather is a lot, so you won't see. So, but no fat. I can feel it's just the skeletal frame here. So no fat at all, but they have good bone structure, and that's a good one for laying. When they have big body frame like this, they tend to have less cases of prolapse. That is the situation where their vent comes out with the egg when they start to lay. So these ones are not even they have not started laying at all. And some of them have started giving the egg sound. It's quite early, but yeah, 12 weeks plus. So I'm just going to sample some of them and check the weight. If you are gentle enough, I won't have to lock your wings. Okay, this one says 1.16 kg, 1,160 something grams. Yeah, and it's looking pretty healthy. Yeah. Okay, so I debeaked some of them. I have this automatic debeaker. I debeaked some of them, but I'm going to do the rest and show it to you guys. So because of that, I didn't want to do everything without my camera. So I'm going to show it to you how to debeak. So look how healthy they are looking. No mortality at all. All of them are just doing excellently well, and they have given no troubles at all. No troubles. So it seems that the organic way of raising even pullets, you know, a lot of people talk about raising broilers organically, but it seems the organic way of raising pullets also work. But no, this is not the kind of result that most of you are looking out for, and that's exactly why I'm still keeping them here. I want them to start laying and then reach their peak, and we'll see what percentage production they can give us. I think that's the kind of result that you guys are interested in, so I'm going to show it to you. So let me just take another one and check the weight. And here's another one. The scale is at 0. Here's another one. This one says 1.192. Yeah, 1.192. But one thing I'll tell you as a farmer is that you shouldn't expect this weight if you are getting your point of lay or point of cage. yeah, you shouldn't expect the same way, because I doubt if there's any farmer who would want to sell them, and the farmer is actually aware that I'm going to sell these birds and will feed them as much as I've fed them in terms of both quality of feed and the quantity. Yeah, it's not as if I feed them all day. Like, as we're talking now, there's no feed in their feeders. They only eat in the morning and evening, and that's all. But they eat quality feed, and they eat the right amount or the right quantity of feed that they need per time. All right, so most people try to reduce the cost of production if they are going to sell them out, and they don't feed up to what you feed them if you are raising them yourself. But then we still try to look for those who would eat at least 80% of the mark, 80% of the pass mark. So usually when you're getting about 12, 13, 14 weeks, you expect them to be a little over 1 kg when you're getting them as point of lay. Yeah, that's still fair. But you see, a lot of people still have their 14, 15 weeks point of lay that are less than 800 grams. That's poor, trust me. And what it means is that at the point in the life of the birds, it's possible that they have starved them. That's even very bad. Or all along from the chick stage, probably they've not been giving them enough feed. So when you're getting your point of lay or point of cage, ensure that you have someone who knows what to look out for and let them do the work for you. Because after all, you are bringing in these birds so that they can lay as much as possible on your farm. So you want to carry out all the due diligence necessary. So this is the date they were brought in over here. One thing I would also like to say is that the fact that I am raising these birds organically has helped me to save a lot of money. I can't imagine having to buy anti-coccidia medications, antibiotics, anti-CRD, all those things. Don't mind me, I'm kind of in sync with the measurement of this herb, so I know what I poured, I know what the color will be like when it's right, So as I'm topping it up, it's helping me to mix the water with the medication, and then when I feel it's right, I just top it. But I have measurements for these herbs, and all that is shared in the organic poultry course.